crap, 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 crap. Ah, now that's good work.
Hey guys, welcome to Show and Tell Comic Review. We buy boxes of random indie comics from comic book stores all over the U.S. and review what they send us. You know how social media works. Look what we got.
All right, guys. So today's comic is called Ash: The Fire Within. It's issue 1, apparently, of volume 1. It was actually penciled by Joe Quesada, very well known. He's done a lot of work for Marvel. It was inked and also co-written by Jimmy Palmiotti, edited by Brian Agustin, and lettering was done by Richard Starkings and Dave Landpear. All right, guys, so I got to level with you here, and I'm going to need you to level with me. This comic book had me so lost that I can't even give you the typical rundown that I do. I have no idea what this is about or what's going on, so you guys are just going to have to pick it up as we talk about it. So let's just get right into it. Bob, what do you got for us, man?
This thing was a fucking mess, dude. I thought we had missed a volume, or at the very least, an issue. From the beginning, I had no idea what was going on. I still don't know what's going on. I was hoping I was going to get on here. I'm like, all right, Chris, this is going to be a Christian Strong episode, because I'm completely freaking lost, dude. I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm just as lost as you are, man.
That was the only note
idea.
I took. That was the only note I took.
I mean, the thing is that I was confused, because I almost started to feel like, yeah, we had missed a bunch of stuff, because I don't know if you noticed, but throughout the whole thing, they were making references to other comics. Did you notice that?
Yeah, there was a whole basement full of the DC Comics, Marvel, and their comics, which is Event Comics from Canada, I guess.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the fact that that throughout the whole thing, like they would have speech bubbles where they had these little red triangles, and they were kind of like little asterisks. And then when you read what the asterisk was, it would say, "Oh, Ash number 4, kickboxing."
Oh,
Brian.
yeah.
It was making references to other comics. So I'm just like, if this is your first volume and your first issue of that volume, why do I have to read other stuff to know what's going on?
Yeah, on the very first page, second panel, it says, "All of this and more, Ash number 6, break Brian." What does that have to do with? And there's a little red asterisk. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
In the third panel, and then over here you can see that same little asterisk over here at the corner.
Right.
I was so bored with it, I didn't really notice the others. If there were more,
There are several.
yeah, I didn't even notice them, man. I had my brain focused on trying to figure out what the hell I was missing, because I was sure it was me. It's always me, guys. This time it wasn't me. I can say there's a lot of people working on this book for whatever. I don't even know what they were going for here. Like, what are we supposed to get out of this? I can't. And dude, a box of 50, and in the same box I got issues 1 and 2 of this volume, and issues 1 and 2 of the volume from 1997 or 99. So this is from 96. So how in the hell did this get a second issue?
Yeah.
Where did the second volume come from? I mean, I'm gonna read it because I'm interested. Like, how did they write this and get this published, and then someone else read that and said, "Hey, let's do another one"?
Come out to the coast, we get together, have a few laughs.
Yeah.
What the hell were they thinking?
Yeah, no, man, I don't know. I don't get it either, man. And honestly, yeah, like, to see, all the other names, they don't sound too familiar to me, but to see Joe Quesada in there, to know that this has obviously had, the higher, I wouldn't really consider this an indie comic, just having him, his name on there, like I'd hardly consider this an indie comic. It definitely probably had a higher budget, and this is what they came up with, you know what I mean? And the thing is that, Joe Quesada normally does pretty good work as like art wise, but you know, even the art here, man, was like really lacking.
Like I thought that the part where his mom is standing here with a shotgun was reminiscent of The Mask when Mrs. What's comes out and starts beating it up.
Yeah.
Like, getting a little funny, you know, then like maybe they're going to in a comedic, but then it just, you know, now she's knocked out in a burning house, and is she dead? Because the house is burning. You see it burning around her. It's up in flames, you know.
Right. It's like he didn't even go back to save his mom. He went to go put on the suit to kick this guy's ass.
Like, go get your mom out of there.
Your savior is here.
And yeah, like so that part with the mom and even the shotgun, yeah, I did like that shot. That shot was cool. Another shot that I did like, it was actually on page 12. They took one shot and they separated it into 4 panels. That one guy that's like sleeping, you know, and he wakes up like that. That little sequence to me was like, okay, that was really good. But everything else, I'm just like, what's even going on? Like the visual storytelling was choppy as hell.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Like there's this scene right here where, or not scene, but this panel here. I don't know. I guess this is Ash running towards the reader, me, and up here, I guess he hit the guy, but he's backwards. He's got his back to you.
That's page 13. Yeah. Exactly. Like that page is an example. Like they had a chance to create this elaborate movement on the page with that guy's trajectory in the air, and they completely missed it. They were too busy trying to show off Ash's suit, which I still don't understand what it is at this point. Because it's like Iron Man meets Ghost Rider. Like, what is this? I don't know what the hell it is, man.
Page 1, there's this girl in this freaking bar talking to this Irish bartender at 4 o'clock in the morning. We have no idea why. She's crying about this guy, Ash, which turns out to be this dude. And he's trying to prove something to his father. I don't, you know, we don't care because we don't know who they are or who his father is. Like, nobody cares about this shit.
Who cares?
And all of a sudden, he leaps into a flame, and then I guess he comes out as this robot, machine, half man. I don't know what the fuck is going on, dude.
Hello.
The whole fight, not only was it poorly drawn, it was like just the visual storytelling just did not do the fight any justice, because this could have been a really badass fight, but it wasn't because of the way they drew it. But the thing is that throughout the whole thing, here they are talking, and I feel like I'm watching an anime. You know, whereas over here, like, yes, very impressive, boy. Your power is quite. It's just like, dude, I don't care. Like, get on with it.
Yeah, man, yeah. Through all that talking, we still don't know what the hell is going on. Like we said last time, they may as well be talking about their rent. It just means nothing, dude.
You listen to me, jerk off. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Quit being part of the fucking problem.
Right, like the dialogue was not useful at all. It was just that, you know, stereotypical, oh yes, you're very powerful, but I'm more powerful than you are. And
it does at the end, towards the end of the fight, where he's getting ready to smash this guy. I don't know what's going on with the squirrel either, but
oh my god, yeah, what the hell? Like, yeah, they were trying to be funny, I think.
Yeah, I guess he's fitting to smash this dude, I guess, and apparently he's having this internal fight with the machine. I guess they're integrated, so they're two different. And he's not in control, so the machine, and then he takes control, and then the guy says, oh, you know, the whole villain thing, you didn't take your opportunity, now it's my turn. You know, it's like, oh my god. And the other day when I flipped through this, I opened like 3 pages. I showed you like those 3 pages, and it looked pretty cool. I'm like, okay, this might be a fun read, man.
I immediately regret this decision.
Like I said, there were certain shots that I was like, okay, I like the way they drew that. I like the way they drew that, but overall, most of the book was a complete waste of pages. I got nothing out of it. I don't know what's going on. I'm actually really frustrated with it.
Yeah, I mean, a tree gave it to life for these pages. Beatles.
So that they
gave
could
their
draw
life
him
that
crashing
way.
him through a tree, mind you.
Without even look, they show that tree, and you just see the leaves and shit. Like you should at least have a boot or something. I mean, I mean something. Like when he throws his car at him, it's just out of nowhere. There's this car just
All right. They don't show him picking up the car.
yeah. He turns around. There's this car there, and then all of a sudden he's got it, you know, and is he holding it up there? It's his max weight, and if he is holding it, like how is it? Oh, I see. You can actually see all four tires. I don't know.
Yeah. He's holding it, and there the squirrel is, you know, under him. Again, thinking about dying. Oh, and mind you, the squirrel curses at one point.
Oh, it does smash him. Oh, he does, dude.
I don't know, man. I was so frustrated with this thing. And I noticed that it even had a second little, like, preview. Like, it had a preview to another comic. But I was so frustrated with this first one, I didn't even read it.
I read it. It was more intriguing and kind of cooler than this one. I would rather see, from what I got out of that.
I mean, honestly, man, the minute I saw the gargoyle, I was like, okay, I'm out.
The
Because
gargoyle.
I skimmed through it, and then at the
Oh,
end,
yeah.
you just do this, like, you know,
Well, he's in this suit thing, and he's human, but it converts him into this thing once he jumps out of this airplane. He's like, he's going airborne, and he's the only one going up against this advanced team, and they're asking him, why are we just sending one guy in to get these advanced soldiers, you know? And he's like, you'll see. And he jumps out as the dude, and then he activates, and then he's this animal wings dude with, you know. So I mean, it was far more intriguing than what the hell was going on there. And you know that it's a suit. You know he's a human. You know the suit is doing this to him because they're clear about that. This woman is obviously in charge and running the thing, you know. So I got a lot more out of the 3 pages that they gave us out of this than the 25 pages that they gave us in Ash. At the end, their whole thing to draw you back in for the next issue is, maybe there won't be a next issue. Ash looks pretty dead to me. maybe he should have kept his mouth shut. Be there next time, and we'll see. Why would we be there next time? We don't know what we're going to be there for. It's like going to an event. It's like paying $5 to get into an event and have no idea what the fuck is in there. It's like, you know,
and again,
like,
if it doesn't suffice to say to be continued, or to not say anything at all, and for me to want to keep reading, something's wrong. But the fact that they had to do again this old-timey thing is like, oh, will our hero get up off of the ground again? Find out next time.
Yeah, same bat time, same bat channel. And look, he does look pretty fucked up, but
he does.
There is another issue. You know why you know there's another issue? Because it's right fucking here. Oh, I didn't send you that page, but there's the ad for the next issue, and he's on it. So, I mean, guys,
Christ, man, can't you see what's happening? Can't you read between the lines?
do better, guys. Do better. When was this? 96.
Dude.
You should have done better.
No, I mean, you know, because it's just like to think about the fact that, you know, this was what, 96? So around the same time, you got Alfred coming out with like chess and stuff, which is like, you know, pretty legit stories and things like that. And meanwhile, this is what's getting Joe Quesada.
This is Canadian, so I mean, maybe we just don't understand the culture up there. The French Canadians are pretty weird.
You know, that makes sense because there was a part here. I'm glad you told me it was Canadian. Because there was a part here, let me see what page this was, where he said something and I was like, wow, yeah, that's very Canadian. Oh, yeah, here. This is page 7, when he's like electrocuting the shit out of him. And he's like, you'll have the opportunity to ask your dad personally in a second, eh? Remember at that one character at the beginning, or the one talking to that Leah girl at the bar?
Yeah.
I don't think, does she ever say his name? I don't.
I think
Joel, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Joel, you know, the way they had him talking, the way they did his dialect and stuff, I almost thought he was like kind of Scottish at first because of like,
Not Irish. You know.
yeah, but I guess
Could be
not.
French Canadian.
Yeah, it could be French Canadian.
Anyway,
But yeah, man,
yeah, this comic was crap, dude. I've got 3 more volumes, and I had no intent. I'm probably gonna give them to my grandkids.
I mean, you'll need something to keep the fireplace running this winter.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe when World War III comes, we could use it as a form of torture.
Take their eyelids open and be like, here, read it.
You motherfucker, you made your point!
Whoa, man. They're not ready for that, man.
Yeah, we might
Great.
need to cut that one out.
Now they're listening.
They're gonna demonetize us from our 23 subscribers. Speaking of which, guys, we got 23 subscribers the other day, man. I want to thank you guys so much for coming back and watching all of our videos and subscribing. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. It's far
Thank
more
you,
than
guys.
it's far faster, and yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Really, man.
Yes, and if you're coming back to to watch our shows, talk to us in the comments. We want to hear from you guys. We want to interact with you guys. Answer your questions, anything like that. We just want to get involved with the
show
community.
better.
But yeah, I mean that's all I gotta say about it, man. That's all I got for this comic.
So that was Ash. Like I say, don't go waste your money on that shit. This was probably the biggest waste of time we've had on this show, including that racist comic that we did. So that's all we got, man. We'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Nice work, everyone. Sharp broadcast. Really good. Everyone on the floor as well. Really a lot of hustle. I liked it.
In the bag.
In the bag.